But yeah, this is ZIGMA trying to fight their way back into this game after losing the first map. 16-8 on Mirage. Invictus here to try and extend that lead. Of course, it is the first of 3, as this is a best of 3. Sorry, a best of 5 in this series. P250 in the hands of Viva, Utility in the hands of Xiao, and it will be Invictus starting on this T side. Here on the CT side, ZIGMA, a flash and a diffuse in the hands of Reality. And Nippy trying to hold up close to Xiao. They're done 20 HP. He's actually got the smoke and the flash here, so he needs to try and survive for as long as possible. Flash around the corner. There are 3 players lying in wait here. 4 players make their way over towards this B side from the side of ZIGMA. And now, after that push down banana, Invictus straight back towards this A site. And it's completely empty. ZIGMA now having to play for retake. The smokes go down perfectly. And this strat, they lost Oi in the process, but it's worked. The bomb is down. They've got that extra money. ZIGMA have to wait for these smokes to diffuse, or rather to dissipate. And now pushing their way in. Just Cause finds the first kill. Down goes Xiao. Reality and Just Cause both working in tandem to find the final kills. Flying finds a double kill somehow, but it will be PP overdose to shut him down, and the diffuse comes through as well. Decent effort there from Invictus, but ZIGMA even better on the retake.
Yeah, it was a good fake there, Invictus. Not even a fake. They really committed towards the B site, but it was a good readjustment rather, and repositioning back into the A site. And they did take away a member on the side of ZIGMA, but they saw that might not be the best idea considering ZIGMA has already rotated by the time everything happened. And so wrapping back around towards the A site, a quick smoke towards library, and you get the bomb planted down, but unable to hold on it during the post plant, and that's just unfortunate, but still a good idea. Xiao will get the pick there on a PP overdose towards banana, and that will leave quite alone a Niffy waiting in place.
Bit of damage through the smoke there. Coming from T round, and Niffy unable to exchange any of that damage just yet. So many players low on the side of ZIGMA. Xiao still wants control of this banana position. Niffy still gets lit, even worse now. Down to 41 HP, has to back away into the B site. Over in Speedway, it's going to be Rolex. And Invictus not giving any sound cues. They're just shift walking away towards this B site. Spots out in the open flying. Niffy. He's going to smoke down. Destroyer is going to try and rush through that. Out in the open. Down goes Niffy. One more player spot inside of CT. And Viva. Oh, just want to find a kill on Niffy. Somehow Rolex finds all 3. What just happened? 2-0 Rolex. Up to 4 kills now. He finds a double headshot and a body shot on last player.
It almost seemed like it would line up perfectly for Viva to get the trade, but the quick 3 frags there, Rolex to find everything, and that'll be the round now for ZIGMA. With Invictus able to buy up AKs now, you're going to see them try to employ their strats and their offense here a bit differently. You'll be pushing now towards the second mid, and 3A site players rather, here on A, and ZIGMA be waiting so patiently, not getting too aggressive. You can see falling back into pit there, Just Cause, with the quad position being played by Rolex. Into apartments already that Invictus are trying to take, and they're going to boost themselves up onto the quad here, and top of the roof on Hut. He's going to be weighing right in the spot. Rolex watching towards Boiler, and Viva gets a bit too eager to peek this, and might just go down, but Rolex has a good position here. They're trying to spam him through it and trying to make sure he can't be found. And Oi will find Rolex, and that's a good opening for Invictus here towards the A site. Flash shot towards Arch now, will blind him, but he won't find the frag of his own. Now, last member alive here, Reality. Onto Arch. He was blinded, so he will be able to crawl in now and using the gap in the smoke there to find Viva. He's going to be wrapping back around, and they know that he's towards library now. Destroyer hopping out, but Reality still quick on the draw, and his aim is true. Able to find a frag, not able to find a third there, as he'll get shut down by Xiao. 3v2 and ZIGMA are going to try and retake this.
Black and blue, the boss just called, and he says he needs you to act a little bit more surprised when you see these kills coming through. So just 20% more surprised in the reactions. Nippy makes his way around the corner. I'm just kidding. And down towards Shelter as well. Both of them actually, are they opting to go for this? And no, they're going to try and save these AKs going into the next round. And Invictus, they're going to find their first round here.
They're saving? That's a surprise.
And
I think we're going to give away a round here. And Invictus, as he said,
don't even attempt it.
2-1.
And ZIGMA, they don't have the money to actually invest properly into this next round. With the amount of money left in their hands, you know, if they have the M4A1S, they can drop those over, but it will be the SMGs coming out for the side of ZIGMA. And Invictus, well, they won the round, and they didn't have a lot of money as they did lose a couple of players in the process, and they used all their money going into this. So, Galil and the OMP coming out, but between both teams, it's looking pretty even at this point. Morton's coming out, good amount of utility coming out, and Xiao gets lit down so much. Oh no, it's gonna go, he burns to death! He's stuck inside of it. Okay, so it's gonna be PP Overdose and Nippy pushing their way into Banana. Oi checks it, but doesn't go for the shot. Flying does find a kill to Just Cause, but they're taking control of Banana here. And a 4 versus 3. Well, trying to back away, still finds the kill with the MP9, and he gets flanked by Reality as well. And it's now down to Destroyer. And PP Overdose pushes the smoke. He finds his third kill, and down he goes. 3-1. ZIGMA, they take it straight back.
And that's going to hurt for Invictus, because the lost bonus getting reset there. You're going to see them buying up a bunch of pistols, if anything. Well, found the AK. That's interesting. Flying. The Glock in his hands. A bit too late to come out of spawn there. Deagle, as expected. And they're investing really heavily into this, Invictus. Single AK in his hands there, but Viva tagged up quite a bit with the Tech 9. Shogun pushing in here to Banana. Unable to find PP Overdose, but he eventually does. Through the car and through the half wall as well. He'll find Niffy.
Oh, Xiao! What a double kill on the way in. Smoke down to cover off CT, and the rest of Invictus can start to pull their way in. And my timestamp, by the way, is 119, 118. Xiao has just been found on top of the mountain there. Rolex to find him, and he jumps onto Boost. Gonna be found by a nade, Rolex.
We're saying flying and peek here, and well, it'll be Oi finding the kill on Reality, and the third round, second rather, for Invictus with ZIGMA. They are up 1 over Invictus,
9,
but Invictus
8,
making the best out of it.
7, 6, 5.
Now you're ahead to
4,
second.
3, 2, 1. Let's go. Round number 6, and it will be a force spike coming in from the side of ZIGMA. 3 M4s, a Deagle, and the CZ. And what were the utilities coming out from the side of Invictus towards apartments? Viva straight into apartments. Can't go for the peak immediately as he did get flashed, but Niffy, he's got a little gap in the smoke to work with. The overdose slid down to 40 HP. Niffy doesn't want to abuse the gap any longer, backs away instead.
Molotov out, and fortunately for Niffy, he's already fallen back, and he's going to be able to get away safely with ZIGMA. They're going to be rotating out towards the A side, being very cautious of this. Niffy able to hold on to Banana for now. He'll get Xiao coming through the smoke, and Invictus trying to execute on the A side. A double balcony stack here, actually. You can see right around the corner as well. PP Overdose. He's going to be waiting for the smoke to dissipate, then a flash will come out, and Viva perfectly called. He finds PP Overdose because of that. Not able to find his second frag in Reality. He'll get him instead, and Rolex using the CZ in his favor. He's going to pick up the AK, and for Invictus, it isn't looking too well this round. If you're right behind the smoke here and to Banana, he stepped up onto car, and if they push this, he might just find one. If you can go 1 for 1, that's more than enough.
Oi manages to find him. And flying with the entry as well, down goes Reality. Oh, but before the smoke can even plume, he's found by Rolex, and another round there for ZIGMA. There was an opportunity, but A little bit impatient. Well, 42 Invictus forced back onto a 4-spy. I thought they were going to go for a half-buy as I saw the deal come up for Oi, but it will be a Deagle, a MAC-10, and 3 AKs.
Mimi going for a very aggressive banana push here. PP overdose, blind, but he does get into car and he'll get punished for it. Viva will find that frag in Niffy. Here on banana. He's able to find, no, not able to find Xiao actually. Xiao able to get away somehow. Very low though, and Rolex, he's gonna be playing by sandbags still, but Xiao has to be very careful. A flash out, a grenade out, doesn't find anything, and the flash will do some work there, and flash assist working out really well. Reality will find a frag. Rolex a second to him. Niffy will chime in as well, and they're all stacking in banana with Invictus. Ooh, bringing it down to a 1v1. Oi, he didn't do too well the previous map, but he's been doing pretty well now here on to Inferno. And a 1v1 situation. Will he be able to pull it off?
Yes, he will. A one-tap onto Just Cause, and Invictus, they find their third round. And they actually lost a lot of their teammates in the process, so again, the money, the buy won't be perfect. ZIGMA, there's opportunity. If they force buy into this, there's potential for them to take it. 3 AKs come out, and 2 MAC-10s. And it will be the Deagle and PT-50 coming up for the side of ZIGMA, and no utility or kits, so they've basically given up on this round. Invictus opportunity to bring this into a tie and up close. He will find a double kill heading into the apartment. He's looking for a little bit more as he hears the telltale signs of CTs. Down goes Niffy as well. Reality was found there by Destroyer, and it's all down to PP Overdose hiding inside the side and can't find anything. Oi immediately takes off his head. Invictus 4-4.
That was a perfect flash there by Destroyer to assist and get 2 quick kills onto apartments, but ZIGMA, you're gonna be able to buy up here, and you can see Just Cause going for the Force instead. A Slag 7, and that's all they're really gonna go for. Gonna keep their money around the 2,000, 2,500 mark, and it's the most expected outcome. Slag 7, like, once again, in the hands of Just Cause. He's gonna be bringing that towards apartments, and as expected, he might just find a frag here. Hey, never mind, Viva, quicker on the draw. Able to find 2, actually, and that will be the A site. Almost entirely open with Reality, the last stuff alive here. They're rushing this. They know they're up against a force by and light eco, and not much they can do. ZIGMA against this rush by Invictus. Flying, able to find another frag there, and that'll bring them down to a 5v2. And ZIGMA can be forced on the save.
Yeah, that bomb's going to go down with no problem. These 2 remaining players side of the B site, they're getting pushed on by Invictus. They know where they are, but Flying, he's a little bit too low to take this fight, but the rest of Invictus should be able to manage it. Xiao looking for that player, but he does get baited. That's a great smoke. Forces Xiao to try and swing wide. Niffy takes care of him. A little bit more. Flying, he's going to find a kill. Oh, he finds a kill in the smoke! And Destroyer shuts him down, but the 3 AKs managed to survive this round. Invictus up now 5-4. This is the same thing we saw Mirage, isn't it? ZIGMA off to a slightly early lead there, and then Invictus just bounced back hard. They'd like to just grind ZIGMA to a halt. So 5 M4s coming out on the side of ZIGMA, and no head armor across 4 players, not too big a deal, as Invictus have 5 AKs and plenty of utility to work with as well.
Let's see if a retelling of Mirage is underway, but Invictus already on the path to doing so. They're only up around here over ZIGMA though, so don't get too excited. Flying and Boiler, if he wraps around the corner, he might just spot out Reality, but the story's gonna be coming in from the balcony instead on the partners as well. But Eager on the hold there, Just Cause. He's gonna be holding the angle from Pit, and that might just cause a bit of an issue here for Invictus. And bomb is still dropped towards lower mid there on the underpass, and banana control taken for now by Invictus, but not really putting up any resistance towards it. Rolex will find a frag in Oi, pushing through the smoke there in Arch, and he does get punished for it.
Good to see a couple of early kills coming in here for ZIGMA. And Invictus, they're just waiting to pounce on this A site. You can see they've set up just a line across that A site. with Rolex sitting in cubby and Reality sitting inside of the site. Worried about the crossfire from pit to site. Reality and Just Cause are playing off of each other here. And, well, one play has been revealed. Reality finds the kills flying. Shao is going to find a kill onto Rolex and spraying away. Somehow he still doesn't find the kill. What a whiff! Destroyer taking down Just Cause. And he whips out, finds a kill onto Reality as well. Viva does go down, but the bomb can be planted. 2 versus 2. Destroyer on 1 HP. And this really does come down to how well Zhao can use Destroyer as he's still alive. Niffy and Overdose coming in towards this A site. Up close. Exposed. Destroyer has found another kill on 1 HP, which shouldn't have happened, and Niffy gonna go down as well. Invictus up 6-4. ZIGMA perhaps should use a pause at this point. Talk about what's going wrong here.
I think that's the right idea. Invictus are starting to build up steam. Look at their economy. A lot better than the side of ZIGMA's end. As far as ZIGMA right now, a timeout might be in the play, but they're not exactly going for that. See Zeds in their hands and Deagles as well. A bunch of armor. 2 Kevlars and a single smoke. Oh my god, Shao. Peeking it and getting the easy 1-tap there and PP overdose. The only remaining player onto the B side there, Nifu. Nifi. Reality will find flying. They're towards the A side, but still, oh, I think the shot's ring out, Just Cause. Bit of a warning for Viva not to be too trigger happy and too aggressive.
Oh, what? Reality! At the edge of the smoke, finding a headshot onto Oi. Re-peeks to a little bit more damage, but he takes a lot in return. Down to 19 HP. Destroyer, he finally kills Just Cause. As the smoke fades, Viva is found. The bomb can get picked up, but these 3 players are rotating over towards that A site, and it's up to Destroyer to try and take them down here.
Reality used that same trick twice and peeking through the gap in the smoke and finds a second to his name. Destroyer, one of his own as well. Maybe he's stuck here in the pit though, and he finds a frag, but 1v1 situation now. Oh! 3 seconds after the clock. Ooh.
He thought he had it for sure. I think he was starting to feel a bit confident there. Goes for a couple of taps of spraying him down. And Rolex still manages to clutch that with the AK picked up by his teammate. From his teammate, sorry. And they're able to buy in fully into this round. Invictus, they were on a bit of a winning streak there, so they are going to have plenty of money in the bank. And 6-5, ZIGMA will keep the score a little bit closer.
I sent you something, hee.
Yeah, I paused and now it took way too long for it to unpause, so I'm now on the 140 mark.
Okay.
135, 134, 133.
Okay, we good.
132, alright.
M4 is in the hands here, ZIGMA, but you're able to save the AK on the Just Cause. Shao. He'll be peeking, and while Niffy does give away his position, he's not going to be taking any damage, so Shao, good idea. He did recognize that that smoke and that Molotov means that they're going to be pushing him in just a second, and they do. Him falling back through into cover might have just saved his life. Rolex. We're dropping an incendiary here towards quad, and the A short angle being held by him for now. Flash out, and he's going to be peeking that as soon as that pops. Flash assist might come into work here, and while flying and Oi actually punished them for that. They were fully expecting it, and they do find it going their way. Just Cause will find the trade frag, and they might just find a second here in flying, because he's quite low, and Just Cause able to find a second, not able to find a third, as Shao does shut him down. 3v2 now in the favor of Invictus. They're going to try and get the bomb planted down, but already hot on their tails. ZIGMA have come in here for the retake. PP Overdose does find Shao, and in the 2v2, the Molotov lands on default, not finding anything. Oi in a very hard position to flush out, but they do eventually get to him. Niffy bring it down to a 1v2 and destroy his hands. It all is.
There it is.
Oh, with a fake.
Good job there from PP Overdose, and that's ZIGMA playing together to bring the score back into a 6-6. Invictus, they still have money to invest in a full buy here. Destroyer has 8k to his name. Flying and Shao, they can have a couple drops. So, Invictus looking to still take that lead back, but ZIGMA starting to adapt now to the playstyle of Invictus, and it's looking good for them. The retakes have been spot on every single time here. Just they don't always attempt it. And well, that's a good start. Oilet down to 46 HP. Destroyer has a flash, which will go deep into the apartments, but no one there to receive just yet. And again, ZIGMA, I'd like to play this 3 players in that A site, and Shao, oh, he's trying to kill in towards that B site.
Oh,
pushing through
Rolex.
Pushing through the smoke, I think? That was a flash down, but Rogues, yeah, double kill onto Viva and Destroyer, so now opting to go instead for the B site. Smokes out. And plenty of utility being dumped over here. PP Overdose just on the edge of the smoke. Flash comes out, and he could shut this down right now. Finds one. Looking for the second. Does find it. He finds all 3. And ZIGMA have just taken the lead back.
I don't know how he did that, but somehow PP Overdose finding a triple spray, and with ZIGMA up around over Invictus and around away from coming to the half. Invictus are going to be forced on the eco, so you can buy up on the next one. Here they're might have to give up this one, but if it means that they can secure the 7th round eventually, it might just be worth it. AK's in the hands of ZIGMA as they do pick that up. Shao, Deagle in hand, they get punished for being a bit too aggressive. Cut off there with the utility by ZIGMA, and the frag grenade does actually find Oi. That was unfortunate. Destroyer. Here's still in apartments. He's made a lot of noise, so I do expect him to be going their way. That smoke is going to dissuade him from doing anything too fancy for now. Viva's trying to line up the shot, and on the other side of it, there's Niffy. Trying to bait out the shots though, but Destroyer able to find Rolex somehow with the Tech 9, peeking from Boiler, and he does find him. 3v2 with not much in their hands. Oh, Destroyer peeking wide, and he does find PP Overdose and Viva. Frag is on as well. Tech 9's working. I don't know what year it is, but
Destroyer found it blind!
What?
He blinds himself, and he still finds the kill. Niffy coming down mid now, and did he make a noise? I'm not sure, but the bomb has gone down. 1 versus 1. Destroyer, he lost this last time. He was in a 1 versus 1. And opportunity here. Try and bring it back and redeem himself. His way, he's just cleared towards mid. Destroyer is making his way around. He's been spotted out in the open. Destroyer does find him. And, well, there you go. Invictus bringing it into a 7-7.
Last round of the half coming in here, and ZIGMA not in the best shape economically. They're going to be forcing up the SMGs. An M4 coming out in Just Cause. He can afford that, but reality. UMP and Deagle's CZs in the hands of ZIGMA. How much else are they going to really buy up here? Early banana control.
That's for the last round as well. That's unfortunate. Molly is going to not displace PP Overdose. He immediately smokes it. They know there is someone inside there. Shao manages to find Niffy and spraying into that smoke. He still hasn't found it. PP Overdose still finds the kill. Destroyer. That must be so frustrating. So being thrown out. Shao spots PP Overdose. Finally goes down. Rolex managed to find his way inside this B site. Smoke's going down. Splash is coming out. Xiao and Flying making their way inside the site. Great pick there from Rolex, but it will be traded out. Xiao finding that, and the bomb can go down. Out of the smoke. Just Cause caught by Xiao. He's up to 4 kills now, and well, he's well on his way towards an ace here. In reality, he's made his presence known. The AWP missing a shot yet again. Viva having to jump down. The Molly's pushing into the smoke. Why is he going for this? 4 HP remaining. Backs out with a pistol. In reality, what does he do? The flash comes out. He's got his smoke ready to go. Molly out. He just smoked the Molly. And Zhao, hiding inside the site, is going to be VVV. Viva to find him. And 8-7. Invictus finished the first half with a lead.
ZIGMA. So you'll be moving over now to the T side, and Invictus, they play that T side pretty well. See if they can use the natural advantage that they'll have on the CT side a bit better. But if they do, then who knows? Invictus might just take a second map here, considering that pretty good showing. They're pretty nice in the executes, and while Destroyer has been taking lots of frags in their way, it has been more spread out than the scoreboard might necessarily dictate. The second half about to come in here in the second pistol round. With ZIGMA now on the T side, it's going to be up to them to try and bring this back. They're only a round away, though, as we finish the half at 7-8, and ZIGMA, Glocks and all, no utility in their hands. If you can call a decoy one, then perhaps you might be right and I might be wrong, but they're pushing now here through mid, and they're just going to overrun the A site. Viva will go down, and the Glock train working out in their favor for now. Going for a 1v1 there, and Flying will go down. 3v3 on the board. In reality, he's going to be peeking here on apartments. Able to find a frag. 2v3, and suddenly ZIGMA. Oh no, it's a 2v2. Oi, somehow clutching in their way, and oh no, he's going to reload in their
Everyone
face.
reloading at the same time. I love it. 1 versus 1 now. The bomb fake plant there, and Zhao is aware, but he's stuck in that corner. Rolex.
He doesn't have to peek this. And he knows it.
Oh, he does find it! Well played there, and ZIGMA, they'll be evening out the odds, 8-8, and the bomb goes down as well, so a little extra for him as well. And so, Good AK should be coming out. Invictus, only 1 player survived there for ZIGMA, and Invictus, they're aware of the fact, so buying into this round, Deagles and full armor, plenty of smokes and grenades too coming out for the side of Invictus. See how they manage reality. Slowly pushes way up banana. Invictus, they're willing to just give up banana control to ZIGMA. Tapping away on the edge of that smoke. Boy gets lit on 41 HP. Invictus, they want
only a Mac 10 in the hands of Niffy here, and
he's had to farm the money up. Suppose everyone else. The opportunity for him to get, you know, $600, $1,200, buy into the next round with a better weapon, and well, spotted out in VIP. Down goes Flying, courtesy of Niffy's Mac 10. PP Overdose already in a very strategic position here. Zhao and Viva. How do they respond to this? PP Overdose does spot Viva. Zhao does PP Overdose, looking for another one. He found a double kill with that Deagle. Can't find the third though, but decent effort. Niffy finds a kill on Destroyer as well. And it's all down to Oi making his way over through from CT. No utility left for the side of ZIGMA. Oi does have a smoke, but he's only got 41 HP and a Deagle, so doesn't even matter. Rolex takes him down, and ZIGMA again back in the lead.
Invictus, well, it was kind of hard for them to really try and take the lead back or tie things all up there, because well, they weren't in an eco against this full buy on ZIGMA, but Invictus now once again is gonna have to eco. This might be another round for ZIGMA, but Invictus, they've done some work with those Eagles. Especially there we saw Xiao get 2 quick frags with the Deagle there at the last remaining quarter of the round, and ZIGMA early banana control, but Invictus are not really trying to contest it or put any resistance, but they do take it. Destroyer will go down, and I'll be a member here for Invictus. A bit dry and maybe a bit undermanned on the A side perhaps, with ZIGMA already gearing up for an A side take, and everything might just pan out their way this round. Just entering into the site, he'll find Oi. It's actually Niffy who finds him, and here on the map.
It's a great entry. PP Overdose, he's waiting for this push to come in. Xiao, down he goes. Down goes Viva as well. Easy cleanup. It's all down to Flying, and he's got a Zeus. Come on. Come on. Just one. I want to hear that scream. It's the funniest scream. There it is, and an AK picked up for flying. He's going to try and back out of second mid as well. And, well, right there on the opening, PP overdose to shut him down as well. And ZIGMA 10-8.
At least he got the Zeus, and that's
all
a
we wanted
good
to see.
consolation prize, if anything. But yeah, Invictus able to get a buy up finally here. M4 is all around, except for Xiao. He's still stuck on that scope, and we're gonna keep on buying up the AUG here. That seems to be his weapon of choice so far and throughout this tournament. ZIGMA. We're gonna try and push into the A side. Good flash out, but Destroyer. He'll get found by Rolex. Smoke out towards Arch and another one. Ooh. Actually a bit of wasted utility there, but at the end they do block off the library position. Oi, able to find the frag, not able to find this follow-up, and Rolex will get the trade. Jessica finally flying towards Pit, but Viva, one of his own, and Viva able to find 2 frags actually, and a flurry of frags are coming out, and
that was so unfortunate. We just saw exchange for exchange for exchange for exchange, and it was Invictus that came off the deep end, and ZIGMA that came through victorious. So, 3 rounds lead now for ZIGMA. They're starting to snowball on this T side, and Invictus maybe starting to lose a little bit of their confidence. Deagle's out for Invictus' side, and upgraded armor yet again. And this is the buy we've been seeing more often than not for the side of Invictus.
AKs all throughout, and Invictus. Deagles on their side. Reality creeping up here on the sandbags and towards Banana, but then towards Car. Viva will find 2 quick frags! Well shot by Viva, and they get found. He'll find PP overdose lastly, but quick trade out, and Xiao, one of his own. The 1 digs coming in here for Invictus, and that's exactly what they need to try and bring this round back. Not able to retrieve the rifles, and they don't need to in this case. 2v3. Number advantage in the favor of Invictus, but last left alive here, at least towards the A side, will be Oi. So Oi, it's going to be all up to him. Able to retrieve the AK here, Destroyer, and that's all they can really get for now. Pushing down the short, and coming to Arch and Rolex.
They're going to run into Destroyer, who does have the AK. No, never mind, that's Xiao. And he goes down, but now their position is known, so they can make their way over towards that B site. Destroyer running his way all the way up, and he could cover this cross. He's got the flash ready. Out comes the smoke. Flash comes out into the site. They know there's one inside of Banana. Molly goes deep. Rolex is waiting for the peak to come up. And he is found as well. That was the one opportunity they had. Boy, he's already inside of CT. What can he do? He's got a Deagle. And just cause his HP is just low enough that he could go down potentially in 1 shot if it's a stomach hit or a headshot. Does he attempt this? He doesn't have a kit. He's got no utility. He's got armor. He could pick up a gun. He wouldn't have to worry about aim punch. This is a very difficult position for Oi. And he's already let the timer tick too far, so perhaps he just goes for the exits here. And lit down to 12 HP, 13 HP. He will be able to survive. Bomb doesn't reach him enough. He survives on 4 HP. Oi picks up the AK at least, and that's saved. Well,
Invictus are going to be able to buy up here, especially after picking up that AK, so fortunately for them, it's not over yet. ZIGMA, with rifles all around, not a single AWP in their hands, and the Destroyer, he'll be pulling out the aforementioned sniper. He's going to be bringing the AWP there towards mid, not able to find the frag, not able to find the early pick. That's going to let them know that the AWP is in play here towards the site.
Oh,
not able to land the shot either.
Clear Mexico, down he goes. Rolex gets a kill through the smoke from Boiler. That's going to be Oi going down, and they've already got this A site to their own. Reality, he's going to get caught by flying. He finds a second, but Niffy just quick enough to shut him down. And bomb's ready to go down, and Viva and Xiao, what are they forced to do? They're forced to save. And this looks like another round here for ZIGMA. 13-8 Invictus. They had a good start on their CT side. They were leading going into that second half, but ZIGMA, they're looking very good here on their T side. They haven't dropped a round. Have they dropped a round?
No. They have not. We ended on the 8-7, and they've tied it all up and gained the lead. What?
Oh.
Just go. Still wins that somehow. Peaker's advantage is real as ever, apparently. Even when you're, walking into place. Invictus, 5 rounds now under ZIGMA, and ZIGMA, suddenly, this map is T-sided.
Every time we've seen ZIGMA on Inferno, they have made it a T-sided map. It's insane. They'll have such a flat CT side, and then they'll have such an unstoppable T side. So Oi, completely blind. He wants to go for this peek, and there's Destroyer right behind him, waiting to pick up the AWP in case he drops it. And now has to back away. 3 players over in this B site, spraying down through that smoke, not finding any damage. Just Cause is down to 3.
Not in control, trying to be seized by either team here. Invictus, definitely putting a lot of resistance and not letting ZIGMA take this. And so with Invictus committing 3 members here, they're committing 3 members towards Banana, and make that 2 after Niffy finds Viva. He's going to be jumping up, almost loses his head for it, and Rolex. 2 quick frags somehow towards the A site. He opens it up.
Jumping!
Frag.
MP9, and Zhao, he's pushing forward. That's the bomb! And PPO still finds the kill. There's Just Cause to shut him down. 14-8 Invictus. They're looking so flat on the CT side.
An AK in hands of ZIGMA and Invictus. They're going to be able to buy up a AWP once again on Destroyer, but this is pretty much the how do I put this? The de facto round and what's really going to say what's going to happen or not. If Invictus don't get this, then it's going to be a tall order for them to really bring it back on pistols and on eco. Lots of utility being committed there towards Banana, and they've seized control of it now. A very deep smoke. It's going to allow Viva to take a very forward position as well, that after that offensive smoke does dissipate. Another one to be bought, and another one to be dropped. Viva, once again, a deagle in his hands, and they've taken control of Banana, so ZIGMA are going to look the other way around and see if they can find more control towards mid and towards the A site instead. Viva, he's pushing this smoke actually, and he's able to find the frag, but will get traded out really quickly here by Reality. A 1-for-1 going his way. 14-8, once again still, and it's a 4v4. A smoke towards Arch, and leaving no gaps that time. That's going to allow ZIGMA to try and take control now here of Banana. Looking in, and the CZ, not enough to save Xiao, and he'll be going down. 3v4 with ZIGMA already.
Flying made the right choice to rotate over from that A site early on. They find the kill into Rolex, and he rotates in. Flying does find the kill into Niffy. 2 versus 3 now. And the bomb can't go down because Flying is in such a good position. And slowly, the rest of the Invictus are making their way in. Flying, he's trying to deny that plant Reality. Left alone in a 1 versus 3. Peeks towards CT, finds the 1. And he will be peeped from Banana instead. And Oi's going to take him down. And that's a bit far away. And I don't think he can grab it. Oh, he can. Okay, there you go. Just enough time. And 14-9. Invictus finally finding themselves a CT round.
Invictus. That's what they needed to try and bring this back, and not giving away the match point as of yet. AWP in the hands of Destroyer once again, and the AK being saved by Viva. M4 is being bought up, and fortunately for them, they can afford it. They've been committing 3 members towards B and Banana so far, and it's been working out for them. The grenades going down deep towards mid and towards Banana does a bit of damage, and they're able to find the frag here. Viva able to find one of his own. This might be the comeback that Invictus need. Flying will get taken down by Nifty, but it might just be a moot point as now it's a 4v2 in the favor of Invictus. Aviva's going to be flashing out, peeking wide, and he does win the fight there against Just Cause. Nifty last stuff alive on the site, and he'll be found once again by Viva. 3 frags for him this round, and they'll cut the lead down to just 4 now for ZIGMA.
They've actually broken the economy of ZIGMA as well. Invictus switching it up a notch, getting a lot more aggressive in these fights, and they've given themselves only 2 rounds as a buffer for this game to end. So right now, 4 rounds behind. There's opportunity for them to come back or even go overtime. And I mean, that is the beautiful thing about CS, isn't it? No matter how far behind you are, there's always a chance. It's going to be the CZ in the hands of reality. The rest of them have AKs to work with, so somehow they do have enough money.
Just Cause could have dropped. He decides not to.
You're right, he could have dropped. He's got 4K in the bank.
Capitalism. Stonks. Double op setup coming out here for Invictus and destroying flying. 1 op to either side. One of them going towards Banana in the car position. The other, the op onto flying. He's going to be bringing that now towards the A site instead, and he's going to allow an op to play on either site. A frag grenade out, but I don't think he expects a shot to be really close. Viva's taking lots of damage though in this engagement against PPO. Might not be the best idea to repeat this.
Oi finding a headshot there onto Niffy as flying peeks towards Xiao and Oi both finding kills each. Just Cause finally able to strike back, destroying flying, both going down, but he's down to 17 HP in the process. As out in mid, no. Xiao gets caught. He's the only player that had HP to work with. And this is now looking a little bit dangerous. That bomb, that can get picked up from mid and back through the apartments. Just Cause going to be mulling down towards Boiler. And in reality, getting himself a very difficult position. But oh no, that's the bomb down. And reality has to pick it up. He's got 20 seconds to go for this. He's been spotted. Now they know it's a... Oh! Oi! Re-peeks and finds a headshot onto reality.
That was not an easy shot to land, and...
What, 14 to 11. And IG making this interesting. Now they have the double AWP set up. They've got the rifles. ZIGMA are on the pistols now, finally. And Invictus, they've got the opportunity here to go up to 12.
Well, CZs are all that ZIGMA really have to work with in this round, and seems like Invictus might bring it up to a 12th round in their favor, and ZIGMA have to be very careful to not let it slip away. Rolex will find a frag on Oi though, and Flying will get the trade on him. Destroyer 2 of his own, and now a 4v2 in their favor. Nippy quite low, and he'll be punished for being too eager there onto Boiler. Going through the underpass, see PP overdose, and you might expect him, and he just USPs him. That's all he needed to win that fight, and wow, James Bond here. Up to 14.
Look at the bank for IG. It doesn't really matter too much, because if they lose 2 rounds, all the extra money doesn't really matter. But 14 to 12, Invictus, they're keeping this close. ZIGMA can now buy up the AKs. They don't have an AWP to work with, but they've got full utility. And it's going to be the gun round, the chance. IG, if they win this, they'll be back into the draw. I can even make this a 15-15 or a 14-16.
The double op has been working out for them so far. With ZIGMA trying to crawl into the apartments here. They're taking control of mid and towards second mid. They'll be pushing out. Flying, trying to pre-fire the angles from the players coming out towards mid, but not able to find the proper one. They do have a member here still stuck onto Banana. PP overdose. He's been playing Banana for ZIGMA, and they've been leaving him there. I don't know if Invictus has caught up to that yet though, but trying to go through the spams, through the smokes. Flying, not able to find the frag. Never mind, he does. He finds Rolex. Trying to go for more, not able to find the proper angles, but The smoke will ring out once again here on the library, and Nifty taking just a bit of damage. You're going to be wrapping back around through Art. They can find Shao here, and they do. That will open things up for a mid-B take, but they're already on the site with Oi here in the pit. If you can find this frag, then might just spell disaster for ZIGMA. What? He has his knife out. Unfortunate timing. Just Cause finds him and doesn't seem to be going their way. Reality will get tagged up quite a bit and run around away from getting the match point here. ZIGMA might just get this one. Sorry, he'll find the pick, but he's going to be falling back just a bit. I don't know if they're necessarily going to decide to retake this. Might be a bit too hard. Smoke out, and it does seem like he's going to be a bit more aggressive. Oh, Destroyer finding the frag. They have time to make this work if they play faster. Flying, going to be holding the angle. Nifu is going to shut that down, though, and all hopes and dreams to try and take this round back in the post plant. Stripped away. As Flying does find the frag, but too little, too late. Round number 15, and match point coming in for ZIGMA.
15-12. IG, they have that buffer. They've got that money to work with. Whoa, just straight into the next round. Okay, interesting.
Action.
There's no... it just skipped straight ahead. I'm not sure why that happened.
Go
15-12. Plenty of weaponry on the side of the CTs here. 2 AWPs, 3 M4s. That buffer was really all they had, and Oi does get a drop over from... Actually, I think... Did he get a drop over from his teammate? I'm not sure, because he's got no utility to work with. Now, the boost up. Never expect an 11-foot man flying. Doesn't spot anyone, so... Ollie towards mid and backs away. Meanwhile, Viva waiting for a jump peek to come in from the side of ZIGMA. And actually, no one from ZIGMA have even attempted pushing towards Banana. And so, if IG could take control of Banana early on, they could rotate one more player over. But now, an explosive round coming in, flying completely blind. Oi goes down as well. And this looks like it could be the end as reality. He's just found Shao. 2 versus 5 on the retake. 34 HP on Rolex. 62 on Niffy. 33 on Just Cause. Destroyer does find PP Overdose. Destroyer's found Just Cause. Is it over? 2 versus 3 in the retake. Well, 1 versus 3 and Destroyer, he's already low. And down he goes to Rolex. 16-12. ZIGMA, they even out those odds. And it will be 1-1.
That's it. 1-1 on the board, and this is a best of 5. Remind you guys, so still got at least 2 more games underway. Stick around. This is the next Play From Home tournament, and we're gonna be coming back with just the next map in a second. So
that's right. It's gonna be Nuke. So we'll see who takes the lead in this best of 3. And yeah, he said it all. Stick around.